Let's discuss this now with Behnam Ben Taleblu, Senior Fellow at the Foundation for Defence of Democracies. Thank you very much for your time as well today, Behnam. And just bring us up to date on what's the status of Iran's nuclear program right now, to the best of your knowledge.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you. The nuclear program is fast escalating. It appears that the Islamic Republic is increasing both the enrichment quantity, meaning the kilograms of enriched uranium they have at multiple levels, 20%, which is highly enriched, 60%, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from 90%, which is what they need for pure weapons-grade uranium. But they're also increasing the pace at which they're enriching at these higher and higher levels. As you know, the regime has also been circumscribing international monitoring. So as the program expands, the eyes on it is diminishing, and that is by design. It's designed to increase the risk of pressure coming back by the new administration.
So what do you think Iran will make of these comments from President Trump about Gaza and the comments from others within his administration?
Well, really, already there's been an about-face by the Islamic Republic. Make no mistake, there is an unholy trinity, at least in the minds of Iranian national security decision-makers around President Trump. You know, he broke the taboo in Washington when it comes to vociferously and rhetorically standing with protesting Iranians. He did more damage in 1.5 years of max pressure unilaterally than a decade of multilateral sanctions when you look at the macroeconomics. And he killed the Islamic Republic's chief terrorist, Qasem Soleimani, who was the architect of the regime's regional strategy. So despite the Islamic Republic saying no to negotiations in term one, already it's seeking negotiations with Trump to try to blunt the onset of maximum pressure 2.0.
And then bring us up to date on the state of the relationship between Iran and other key players in the region.
Well, if you look at the way the region is looking in 2025, there is actually, minus Israel, of course, a lot more hedging by one might call the pro-American order in the region, such as the Arab states of the Persian Gulf, chief amongst them Saudi Arabia and the UAE. Both have somewhat, at least politically or at the surface level, inched towards Tehran. And while they have not been hit decisively by the proxies of the Islamic Republic since October 7th, this is part of the regime's larger security strategy here, which is, you could say, it's akin to a knife in the back and a handshake in the front. A knife is the proxy and missile and drone threat that the Houthis have leveled against the Saudis and the Emiratis for many years. And then the handshake is the deconfliction agreements and even the normalization agreements between Tehran and these states, chiefly Saudi Arabia. So whereas in 2015, when President Obama was seeking and signing a nuclear deal with Tehran, the Gulf Cooperation Council states were the front line of pressure. Now they seem to be the front line of moderation and live to let live because they have their own domestic concerns, particularly when it comes to Saudi Arabia, normalization, as well as Vision 2030 on the home front, and they don't want a regional war distracting from that.
And what more do you think we can expect then from the Trump administration part two in terms of its policies towards Iran?
Well, the president has been fairly consistent in his desire for a deal. You can even trace this back to the campaign period before term one. But here I think he's likely going to stick to the wording of that presidential memorandum, maximum pressure both in word and in deed, especially on the economic side of the equation. This will be magnified, of course, by the fact that the Islamic Republic has been set back militarily quite a lot by the Israelis in the region. The real question is, will the rubber hit the road? Will the Iranians actually engage directly with the Americans, and what happens when diplomacy fails? Can max pressure be ramped up even further, and at what point does the president have to consider kinetic options?
Okay. Behnam Ben Taleblu, Senior Fellow at the Foundation for Defence of Democracies, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.